It was rivalry night on Wednesday as both MC basketball teams traveled to Prince George's Community College for a doubleheader with the Owls. In the opener, the Raptors women's team came in flying high, ranked 9th in the latest NJCAA Top 10 poll, 12-3 overall and 5-1 in Maryland JUCO. The Owls, on the other hand, were struggling a bit at 5-7 and 2-2 in league play, but records don't mean much. When these two teams face each other, it's always a tough one. Both teams came out with a lot of intensity and the lead seesawed back and forth, but MC went on a mini run as time ran out and led 19-14 after the first quarter. PG hung close in the second quarter, drawing to 29-27 at one point, but MC never let go of the lead and went to break up 34-30. Both teams had trouble getting anything going consistently because their shots just weren't falling and turnovers were a problem for both of them in the first 20 minutes. Raptors head coach Tarla Gasquet must have given her team quite a talking to at the break because they played much better in the second half and the defense fueled it. Anu Bami Joko got things going after a nice feed from Jewel Johnson. The Raptors' full court pressure then forced a backcourt violation. Then Bami Joko got in the passing lanes, recovered it, and found Cherie Addison for two. 2 minutes later, Kalima Johnson gets her hands on a PG pass and takes it all the way to put MC up 41-32. Along with better defense, the Raptors started to run their offense more efficiently. Ball movement improved, passes were sharper. Armani Lomax for two to up the MC lead to 13. Then moments later, Lomax again with a nifty behind-the-back dribble to free herself for two more of her game-high 22. And then Kalima Johnson closed out the quarter with a driving jumper to make it 57-46 Raptors after three. It was all Raptors in the fourth quarter as they steadily added to their lead. Johnson got it going with a tough two. Lomax off the break for two more. Addison from the corner for three more of her 21. Lomax again with a tough two in the lane. And then running their offense to perfection, Addison to Johnson for two more as the Raptors outscored the Owls 23-10 in the fourth to take it 80-56 and move to 13-3 on the season. The second half of the doubleheader showcased two of the best men's teams in Maryland JUCO and NJCAA Region 20. MC came in at 11-4 and PG 11-3. And to add a little spice to the matchup, this was also the first time these two teams had faced each other since the Owls upset MC in last year's Region 20 finals. The Owls started strong and took an early lead, hitting an early three and then controlling the boards for two more. But the Raptors stayed cool despite the quick PG start and hostile crowd, and they hung close. Here's a nice reverse layup from Chris Johnson to cut the PG lead to one. PG then ups the lead to three, but then Andre Hodo with two quick baskets on a nice low post spin, and then he crashes the boards with a strong follow to put MC up by one. But PG right back with 6 straight points to lead by 5. A Chris Johnson three-point play stopped that run, and then a soft touch jumper by Hodo put MC back in front. That started a Raptor run. Isaac Aquara from well outside the arc. Pat Smith pulls his way down low for two the hard way. Hodo with a putback as the Raptors started to control the glass. Ramel Davidson skies for the rebound and puts it back in to push the Raptor lead to 14 as the Raptors went to the half up 32-20. PG came out in the second half and immediately went on a run. Michael Johnson from three. Then Johnson again, he gets the steal and the driving layup. MC's lead now down to 9. Johnson again to cut the lead to 7. Then with the crowd roaring, a three from Dexter Turner cuts the MC lead to just 3. And then another Johnson three cuts the Raptor lead to 2 just over 5 minutes into the half. But despite the PG momentum, MC didn't panic. Hodo stops the run with a tough and one. Chris Johnson drive ups the MC lead to 8. Then with 10 minutes to go, Hodo with the steal, and he nicely avoids the defender to push the Raptor lead to 13. From there, the Raptors never looked back, steadily building the lead. Davidson with a pretty jumper. Want to leave Pat Smith alone outside the arc? Well, thank you very much, says the big fella. Aquara with another smooth three from the corner. And then to put an exclamation point on things, Smith with the steal, ahead to Davidson for the emphatic slam to end the competitive portion of the evening. With the big 79-60 road win over a very tough opponent, the Raptors improved to 12-4 on the season and find themselves right in the thick of things in the Maryland JUCO Conference. They're just a half game out of first right now. For the Raptor Report, I'm Michael Brown.